Alright, yeah, look at this. Look what we've got today. Try to figure out where this is supposed to go. Aha. These are my new bases. For my Slaanesh. A range of, there we go, that's a bit better, not quite as overblown. Chaosy style, so yeah, we've ripped that design off. These are engraved 3mm acrylic, and you can see this one has the iconography, what's the word, embossed I suppose. It's a bit higher than the rest of it. This guy has got it debossed, so we've got the icon plus the typical Chaos stars. They're all a bit wonky, a little bit janky combinations of. So this is actually the same design, but one is embossed and one is debossed. So we've got smooth surfaces with detail engraved into the surface, and we've got an engraved object with the detail risen, so that'll look quite nice with the paint. Good contrast. And you've got different sizes bases. These larger bases are a bit more fun with the original designs. So here you can see we've got the embossed iconography. So we've got the details coming from this kind of guy, and just made that a bit smaller, arrayed it around the centre, and did some quite fun stuff with the stroke there. What was that? The variable width stroke in Illustrator, and the same with the ellipse all the way around the edge. It was a simple ellipse, dragging and dropping some of those shapes for the arrowheads around. And again, you can see I've borrowed the same insignia around the different patinations there. Very cool. A couple of those. Again, I basically copy and pasted and inverted the colours so they would go embossed or debossed. Now we've got a slightly larger one here as well, with patination all the way around the edge. These are going to be for my Chaos Knights. And then we have larger still. Oh, this is going to go everywhere. This is for the Carcadrank, Chaos Lord. So again, the iconography exposed on the top. We've got that kind of detailing around the perimeter, a little bit more stylized with the Chaos spiky bits all the way around. Played around again in Illustrator with the roughen and smooth, so roughen effect on the stroke. Saved a bucket of time. Again, copy and pasted those icons around, made them nice and small, arrayed them in the centre, and yeah, variable width stroke was utilised on here. I think that original graphic was inspired by some Slaaneshi artwork that I found on the web. This one I particularly like. I think we've seen him already, haven't we? Yep, he's the inverted copy though. So it's just the stroke weights really. So the strokes were black and were just engraved, so I should have some nice paint effects with this, especially the washes will look really good, whereas this, as you can see, the whole backplate was engraved away. Same with this guy. So this one here has all of this engraved, whereas this one just has the line work engraved away. Single stroke black. And then this guy is going to be for my chariot. So this, because it was so large, I just did one of these. Lots of painting to be done on here. Large Slaneshi icon, mirrored. There we go. Yeah. And then basically with these, all we need to do is take off the backing. Look at that. Now that is good to go as it is. I think what I'll do is I will have a play around and see what looks good on my minis. So, you know, you could use them clear, that's going to be looking cool. That said, can't really, you know, especially when they actually do go on the table, you will get to see those effects through it. They do disappear, and you end up pretty much with just your figures walking around on the tabletop, you know, without much effort. You've got a pretty cool looking basing style. Basically I plan to change the bases on these guys, see how they look on these clear bases. What else do I have? Yeah, so what I do is I'll spray these up, give this a bit of paint. I plan on actually magnetising these, and obviously that would be easier if they were on a base, as they're supposed to be. With these guys, we've obviously added another process. Oh, look at that. That does look fantastic. Which means I've got to flipping drill out the back of this acrylic. Drop in the magnet. Yeah, that's exciting. How do these look? So I'll do a couple of these, I'll get these sprayed up and see what it looks like.